It's almost August, and August here in Sitka is berry picking time. You hear all the birds yakking. I even got a stray cat over here meowing at me. Might hear that. Ravens are howling out there, cackling. Anyway, it's soon August. August is berry picking time. So I thought I'd make a video about all the different kind of berries we have here in Sitka. I'm going to start in my yard. From there we'll go down by the river and look around, and probably end up in the, well, we'll go through the old growth forest, look there too. We'll probably end up in the Muskeg and see what kind of berries are up there. But anyway, beginning around the 1st August, we pick a lot of berries. So here I go. I'm going to go around and show them and describe them. One of the first berries to come out are the wild strawberries. And wild strawberries, we've got a bunch of them here. Wild strawberries they're small, but boy, they've got flavor. They taste like what a strawberry used to taste like before they changed them and made them easy to ship. But these things are just wonderful, these wild strawberries. We use them for jams, jellies, but most of the time we just come out and eat them. I got a raven, he's going to follow me around this morning. Okay, these are the red currants. And they're not quite ripe yet, but they get very, here's one here, it's almost ripe. They get very red, translucent color. We make a lot of red currant jelly. We used to anyway, but we've cut down on our sugar, which cuts down on our jam eating, so we make less of it, but we give it away. But yeah, it makes excellent jelly, and we make hooch out of it. Instead of making jelly, we pour in vodka and bottle it. It's pretty good stuff. Another berry we use is, of course, the gooseberry. They're a couple weeks away yet, but I love gooseberry pie, but it takes too much sugar. So we'll make a little gooseberry jam or jelly, or come out here and just eat a handful of them. It tastes pretty good. Member of the currant family. They grow well in Sitka. Currants, anything that's a currant, like a gooseberry, grows really well here, even if it's a wet, cold, rainy summer like this year. Yeah, here's a few currants here that are getting almost ripe. We have kind of like an 11-year cycle here. Every once in a while we get a really wet, cold summer. Well, that's this year. Ooh, there's a nice big strawberry there. Yummy. Oh, they taste just like real strawberries, the way they should be. Yeah, these are the red huckleberries. They're great for pies, jams, jellies, hooch. They make great syrup for pancakes. I like them in muffins. Strudel muffins with red huckleberries. Oh, it's just wonderful. Yeah, we've got the we have blueberries here too. These are next to all these. Look at all these red huckleberries. We've got so many of them. But we come out and get the blueberries, make muffins, and some jam. I'm so crippled up, I can only pick berries for about, maybe 30 minutes. So I'll come out every day and we'll pick berries for about 30 minutes, and then we'll go in the house and kind of give up. But if you pick every day for about 2 weeks, you eventually get them all. There's a lot of them. Like I said, any member of the currant family does extremely well on a wet, cold summer. Red huckleberries do well too. Got a helicopter up the river here. Coast Guard's out. Maybe somebody's lost or something. You can hear it in the distance. We got a lost hiker the other day. Anyway, raspberries. Raspberries are kind of a crapshoot. They grow well, but if you don't get a lot of sun, they don't get very sweet, and if you get a lot of rain, they will literally mold and rot on the bushes, like this one is starting to do. They won't get ripe. They'll get to a certain point and they'll just mold and fall off. Well, this is a bad year for raspberries. So even if we get some, the sugar content will be so low that they're gonna be pretty sour. But that's just what happens when you've got raspberries here in Sitka. Some years you get bumper crops, good at raspberries, other years you don't. Of course, we've got fireweed. No berries on fireweed, but the flowers, you can make good jam out of them, or jelly, I mean. And the bees love them. And the hummingbirds. We had 5 hummingbirds back here a little while ago, all chasing each other. And of course we've got rose hips. I like rose hip jelly. See if we got some hips here that are forming already. Here's a rose hip here. Usually pick them in late September and October when they get big and red and juicy. We make rose hip jelly. We make rose hip tea. I actually like it really well, and it makes a good glaze for fish. Rose hip. But ooh, they smell nice. Got a lot of them here in the yard. One of the local feral cats we have around here. Every once in a while Peggy puts some food out for them. They come to our yard because we have lots of birds. To make flowers and things. Anyway, that's what's in my yard. But we'll go down now towards the river. From there I'll check out the old growth forest and then up into the muskeg. There'll be plenty more berries to come. Of course there's salmonberry. Bumper crop this year. They're everywhere. I can hear salmon down there splashing in the creek. Anyway, salmonberry, well, good to eat fresh. Make excellent jelly. But for jam and pies, you got some really big seeds. And I don't care for all the seeds, not in a pie. But the jelly isn't too bad. But some years we get a lot of them. And this is a big salmonberry year, which surprises me because it's been so cool and wet. But maybe that's the way they like it. There's a lot of water in the creek right now. It's come up about 2 feet from what it was last week. I've seen a few salmon around, but not a whole lot yet. Still a little early. Wow, look at that banana slug. Oh my goodness, isn't that a beauty? Yeah. That's a pretty one. Don't step on him with your bare feet. Besides blueberries, we've also got a few huckleberries, and that's what I think these are here. They're darker than the blueberries, a little bigger and plumper. Not a whole lot of them around, but enough to make a batch up. Either have a pie or cobbler, or make yourself a bunch of jam or jelly. Pretty good tasting ones. Now here's some what they call, see the way it's called twisted stalk, and I don't, oh yeah they are, there's the flowers. They'll make like a big juicy berry, but unfortunately there aren't many of them around. You could eat them though, twisted stalk. I thought they'd be ripe by now, but I guess not. A lot of things are running late because it's been such a cold, wet year. Pretty soon all the fungi is going to start coming up. Yeah, this is the place where I put the bear cam last year. And we caught a bear coming across the river here. So if you haven't seen it, just go to my YouTube channel and look up bear cam or whatever. It shows Alaska brown bear grizz coming across right about here. And I don't see any sign of anything yet. Something down there been scratching. Oh! Ha! Oh my goodness. Maybe we do have bear sign. My guess is that you see that little fish right there? Salmon. My guess is that another salmon in here was caught or almost caught. It looks like those are bear claws scraping the soil down here. Right there. So yeah, he's still been coming through here. Poor old pink salmon is about done in, and I don't think it's going to make it. Looks like it's pretty well beat up. Well, he's going to have 10,000 more buddies here pretty quick. Now here's what I've been looking for. This thing right here. See that little yellow flower, those little leaves going up here. Had little tiny white, I mean not white, but little red berries on a long slender stem like that. Yeah, that's the Alaska baneberry. It's the only poisonous berry in Alaska. If you see any berry that's about, oh, maybe up to 2 feet tall, single little strands like this, here's 2 of them. You see little red berries, practically by themselves, sometimes 2 at a time. That's baneberry. All parts of that plant will kill you. Don't eat any of it. Here's a couple more. They're usually heavily forested areas, second growth. They like shade. But yeah, it's the baneberry right there. That baby is a killer. Whatever you do, don't eat any of it. Not even the leaves. And definitely not the red berries. I think it only takes one, I think, to kill you. Oh, there's some nice huckleberries there. Look at those beauties. They get a little more sun out here, so they're riper along the edge of the river. Those are your blue or dark purple huckleberries. Oh boy, another banana slug. A black and greenish one. If you didn't see my hunting for a banana slug video, it's on YouTube. Actually, I'm seeing more today than I'm seeing now, as I saw before when I made the other video. They're out all over the place today. I don't see any mushrooms popping up yet, but they will in the next week or 2. Yeah, we got some good fungi coming here. Look at this, and this old dead log. Just starting. I don't know what that stuff is. Usually if they're on a dead log, unless they're chicken of the woods, they're not any good to eat. Oh, I see fresh bear tracks. There. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 little fingers there. There's where he's up here stepping. And then there's where he was stepping up there. He was up here not too long ago. Long trail here. I don't see any tracks out here though. Okay, this is a elderberry tree. There are blue elders and there are red. We don't have blue. We only have red elderberry. They're not technically poisonous, but if you try to make something out of them or eat them, they just taste terrible. I mean, there's nothing you can do with them. Great, the ravens love them when they get ripe. These red berries, they sit in these trees and just pick them all off. But yeah, we don't have any blue elder like you have lower 48. We have lots of red elder that you can't eat. Some say that the red huck or salmonberry taste better than the yellow ones. I have to agree, I think they do. Seem to have a little bit more flavor. Along the streams you'll find gray currants. We have red currants and gray currants. And the gray currants grow along the rivers usually. There's the little currants here. They're really good for jam and jelly. They're kind of gray color when they're ripe. Best time to pick them is probably end of July, first part of October. A few of them back in here, but I don't see a lot of currants on the bushes. Now, it's this area here, so this bush is not doing so well. But there'll be a lot more bushes along here. Humidity must be about 90%. I hate it when it gets like this. Wish it'd either rain or the sun would come out. Oh, look! Salmon berries. After a brown bear has pooped them out, salmonberry seeds. That's what it was eating. Old Alaska brown bear filling up on salmonberries before he's going to have fresh meat. I hope it's not me, it's salmon. Oh, look at all the new young fungi coming out here. Yeah. The humidity is something else. I don't do well in high humidity. And today it's about 90%, 55 degrees. Just wet. Everything's wet. Been raining for a week. Trying to break out the... Well, I've either got whiskey, coffee, tea. Water. Can't win. I can sure use some whiskey in here. I don't drink much, but today would be a good day to have a whiskey sour with some ice. Drink what I got. I've found a couple of plants and edible berries. And of course, we found the baneberry, gray currants down here in the heavy forest, and the what's the other one? Oh, twisted stalker, Solomon seal. They make kind of a weird berry. It kind of looks like a little watermelon. They hadn't formed berries yet. That's fortunate. It's a good thing not all the berries don't get ripe at the same time. Every week it seems to be a different berry between now and about the end of September. Wow, sure humid out. Live over that way about maybe 300-400 yards. I've come up the river a ways, see if there was any salmon this far up. I didn't see any. I saw 4 or 5 just below here. They're just starting to come up the river. If you haven't seen my video sticking the camera under the water, you can see it on my channel, YouTube channel. Pretty interesting. I'm surprised how many kings there were. And I've seen a little bear sign. Tracks were about 5 inches across the front, so that was probably a 5-foot bear. Scratch marks. And of course right over here is the big pile of bear dew composed of salmon berries. Anyway, we're going to move from here up into the... We're going to leave the natural forest here. Well, this is second growth here. You can see the big stumps around me. We left the old growth. We're into the second growth, and we're going to kind of cut over this way, go through the transition zone, and then up into the muskeg, and and see if we can find any berries. Gotta drink water again. I haven't seen too many people. Just scared the daylights out of some guy walking on the trail here. I can't believe how many people I see up here walking down a trail and they got their face like this in their cell phone. They don't even look up to see what they're looking at. I mean, if I was a bear, I could aid him right there. I can't believe how many people do that. They come up here and they stick their headphones in, playing rock and roll music. Bang, 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 bang. You don't even hear a bird. People nowadays, I can't do it. Cell phone, smartphone. Oh, gosh. Oh, anyway. Gives me something to bitch and moan about when I'm old, huh? Oh, crap. It's gonna be a bad night. Get up. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna be so stiff. I'm gonna be like the old stiff man in Wizard of Oz. Tin Man. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to leave the heavy forest into what they call the transition zone between the forest and the muskeg. And as you enter this transition forest, it lightens up, which allows more berries to be in here. So, yeah, there could be usually a lot of berries in this zone. They're mostly red and blue huckleberries and blueberries, and mixed into salmon berries. Let's see, we got some right here, some huckleberries, and all over back through here. Got salmon berries over here. Well, that Coast Guard's been busy up there. They must be looking for somebody lost. There he goes. Slide through there somewhere. There he is. Noisy, isn't he? But yeah, this is a very good area for bears and berries. And probably most of these. Oh, he's sure sticking around. Huh. Kind of flying around us. They might just be out practicing today. Coast Guard helicopter, he's flying all over the place. There's quite a few. These are huckleberries here. They're all over the place. Gosh, wonder if he's looking for me. Am I lost? Oh, yeah. Look at all the huckleberries in here. Dark ones are the huckleberries, and the lighter ones in here are blueberries. Huckleberries have a little bit more flavor. But there's berries everywhere. Well, that doggone guy in that helicopter is going to harass me, I guess. They must be looking for somebody or something. Well, there he goes. I don't know where he's going. He's kind of circling me here. Yeah, looks like he's practicing out here. muskeg, but it's noisy. Well, today you're going to get some bonus footage. Coast Guard helicopter practicing. Just going to sit in one spot. I just saw them drop the hoist down. Why, they're practicing picking somebody up. Well, there it goes. They're bringing somebody up. You see anybody? Yeah, they must be dropping a basket. I got quite a bit of Coast Guard footage on my old website. The way Sitka used to be, that's on YouTube. About 480 videos on there, including Coast Guard, rescue, fishing, all kinds of stuff. Okay, what are they doing down there? Yeah, maybe just practicing. Another old road goes back up into a gravel pit over there. My guess is they're dropping and raising people off the gravel pit. I didn't see anybody going down. That line looks pretty loose. Sure is noisy. Probably about 300 yards away. Yeah, it's got to be a practice mission. See if they can hold the helicopter straight enough. I see the cord going down, or the cable, but I don't think they got anything. Looks pretty limp, but it looks a little stiffer now. There might be something in the basket. Some of them little heather-like berries, kind of like a blueberry. They don't taste too bad. Find them here in the Muskeg. It looks just like he's just packing a board or something. Yeah, I wonder if they're helping rebuild the trails or something. It looks like building materials or something. I bet that's what's going on. They're working on the trails up here. Coast Guard volunteering. Well, that's what's going on. Not a training mission after all. Trail building. I heard the Upper River Bridge up there about 4 miles, 3-4 miles up, had been washed out. So they're probably helping get material up there so they can rebuild the bridge. Yeah, I thought I saw a deer over there in the Muskeg. Here it comes out looking around. Big doe. Funny, it was out here during the whole time that helicopter was running. Musk was curious what was going on too. Now she knows I'm here, and there's some people off to my left. I can hear them. Yeah, time to stop and have a scratch. Probably one of them that comes into my yard all the time, eats my wife's flowers. They come in at night. Yeah, I wonder if that's a little spike. I almost thought I saw something on its head. I don't know. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Are you the one eating my wife's flowers? Huh? Yeah, you. You or some of your buddies. Oh, well. Yeah, just that tail. It's crooked. Oh, yeah. My gosh. Clean it up good. Hey, baby, what are you doing? Oh, you don't care about me, do you? Well, I'm not a bear. I bet you're a tasty tenderloin. Oh, boy. I haven't had venison in years. Yeah, a lot of sundews out here today. Like a member of the Venus flytrap family. We were looking for some in an earlier video. I don't see bugs, but or any of them are closed up eating anything. This is all sphagnum moss. I don't see any cranberries yet either. Good place to come out and pick cranberries. Water spiders! Fun to watch, little critters. Live in these muskeg pools. Deer seems to be more interested in taking a bath. Looks like it's got some growths or something on its back hind leg. No, I guess not. I think that's a tree. Hard to tell. What are you gonna do, baby? Yeah, you. She must not have a fauna anywhere. Or it's got stashed really good. Ah, sphagnum moss is starting to grow and get real colorful up here. Good spot to come get wild cranberries, but I don't see any yet. Ah, a lot of little heather berries and these little white flowers around. I wonder if that's the cranberries. Could be. Yeah, I can't tell. I think that's a cloudberry they're getting ready. Yeah, sphagnum moss. It comes in multiple of colors here. I can hear the helicopter coming back. Yep, here he comes, pulling a rope. Good practice for him. My gosh, this is going to be a long video with all this footage of the helicopter and the deer. A lot more than I was planning on. Oh, what the heck. Meadows. I hope. Leave me alone. There's some interesting stuff here, isn't there? Nice colors. I don't know what it is. Well, that might be that cotton grass flowering. Makes a little puff of cotton on the end. Oh. Very humid. Well, I'm glad you got to watch that little adventure. We got to look at edible berries. We saw a couple salmon. We saw some bear sign. We got a helicopter harass us. Then we got to watch the helicopter. We saw a deer. Yeah, there was a lot more going on than I figured I'd get today. No idea what time it is. Can't tell summertime when it's clouds over in Sitka. You don't know if it's 5 in the morning, 5 at night, or 10 at night. How do you tell? Anyway, hope you enjoyed that video, and if you're interested, go to my YouTube site and watch a lot of my others. Till then, I'll catch you later.